And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators' offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. This offense has it with really good field position. Caught in the backfield, it's Glenn. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wilson will throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Glenn. At the 20, he's got space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Pass, it's Freeman. Throws to the wideout. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Montgomery. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Finds his tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Scrambling away. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. His job chasing by the defense.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Takes the grab on the left. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trick. Off the play fake on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying to set up the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. It'll be third and long. Wilson to pass. Throws to the back. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They go to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They'll try the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gators!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Wilson will throw. Got his man downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat? He'll off one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's complete to the right. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He wants to go deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
There he goes. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Gators are rolling down the field. The RPO, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him.
Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Let's send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink, and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Wilson to pass. Gets it out quickly. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He's in open space downfield. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Going to the ground is what the Razorbacks love to do, to move those chains with guys like Peyton Hillis and Darren McFadden.
Yeah, and you think of just Felix Jones along with the same era, just guys that toted the rock with some physicality, just tough guys that make you bring your lunch. When you want to come tackle them, you better bring it.
So now it's second and long. Pick up a 5. It'll be third down and 5.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Bringing it back. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Florida! What a play, not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Put separation now. This game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this. Offense continuing to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wilson will throw. Quickly complete. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
And the Razorbacks have a lot of options on second and inches. Hauls it in. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Flips it out on the screen. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have.
Gashing the knee on the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Offense changing the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He makes a grab. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas!
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Freeman. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gator.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Wilson to pass. Snagged out of the air. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Florida. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Wilson will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up.
Breaks into the open. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Offense in the hurry-up. Tight end now in motion. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Razorbacks look to do some damage in the red zone. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the air on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two. send that offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wilson to pass. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Snagged in the middle. It's Moss. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Offense set on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Razorbacks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Arkansas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee in this. And Arkansas ready to send out this out. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of... There he goes! Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wilson will throw. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Going right to work up top. He'll pull it down. Running through contact. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, stops the clock after a short pickup of 7, and it's getting dire in terms of the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Glenn. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback may change this route. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl.